That's absurd. I reject it. Utterly absurd.
You closed your mind completely to avenues by which detachment might have been reintroduced.
I don't accept that, but we did what we could and always intended to do.
It's been an extraordinary reversal of roles. For the past few months, the head of Queensland's corruption watchdog, the CCC, has had the blowtorch applied to his own actions.
But I do know that letter of...
Is there a feeling from your organisation that the CCC has simply got too big for its boots?
We think the CCC is well outside its remit.
Today, counsel assisting a Queensland parliamentary inquiry alleged the head of the anti-corruption body, Atkin had made some serious mistakes and asked the committee to consider recommending to Parliament his possible sacking.
Mr McSporran did not ensure that the CCC acted at all times relevant to the matters the subject of the resolution, impartially, independently and fairly. We submit that failing is serious and reflects poorly on his standing as the chair of the CCC.
Counsel for the CCC has made it clear it strongly rejects that and other claims.
We certainly push back on some of the criticisms, and we do that because they're wrong.
Well, this backlash against the CCC has to be understood in the context of over 5 years of the CCC lifting the lid on serious and systemic corruption in local government in Queensland.
The controversy relates to the CCC's complex investigation into alleged corruption at the Logan City Council.
Tonight, 7 more councillors suspended, Logan City in limbo after the Crime and Corruption Commission swoops.
In early 2019, Queensland's CCC charged 8 Logan City councillors with fraud in relation to the sacking of council CEO Sharon Kelsey.
This is the first time, to our knowledge, in the 30-year history of the agency, that 8 elected officials from the same unit of public administration have been the subject of such charges.
Miss Kelsey was the CCC's star whistleblower, alleging misconduct by the then Mayor Luke Smith. Some of these matters are still before the courts, and the former Mayor has said he's fighting the charges.
As you're aware, I can't talk about matters that are before the court.
But in an embarrassment for the CCC, the fraud case against all 8 councillors related to Miss Kelsey's sacking was dropped earlier this year, and the Local Government Association cried foul.
It's an extraordinary thing, unparalleled, to charge anyone, let alone elected members, with fraud in relation to an industrial relations matter.
Earlier this year, the Parliamentary Oversight Committee of the CCC set up its own inquiry, and it's been probing the reasons why the corruption watchdog intervened in a related industrial dispute over Miss Kelsey's sacking, a case the CEO eventually lost.
I was not setting out on a crusade to have Miss Kelsey reinstated at all costs and for any reason.
That is, Mr McSporran, what it looks like, I suggest to you, from the documents I've just taken you to.
Well, I don't accept that at all.
The corruption watchdog was in regular contact with Sharon Kelsey's lawyers and unsuccessfully sought funding from the Queensland Government for her industrial relations case.
What happened, it destroyed the careers of 7 councillors, destroyed their careers, their reputations, their income, and they had no right of redress.
If there's any criticism of the Crime and Corruption Commission, it should probably be that it should have used parts of the law to even go harder itself to intervene in the legal proceedings to preserve that employment.
Do the same thing.
The committee's final report is due by the end of November. It will be considering big questions, including whether Alan McSporran's position remains tenable and whether the Crime and Corruption Commission needs reform.
The big question is whether the committee itself and the Parliament can see the full perspective of what's gone on in this case, whether whistleblower protection in Queensland actually means what the law says it should mean.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.